Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, prepare your ear holes for the best wrestling podcast, the hard-hitting wrestling show.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Hard Hitting Wrestling Show. I'm with Hector, Jace, and Frank. Y'all know me. I'm Ovi Muniz, and we just finished watching the pay-per-view Extreme Rules 2020, the horror show, and I am left confused with the main event. Normally, we will have somebody getting pinned with a 1, 2, 3 count. But for the first time in WWE history, they end the show in a cinematic way. And talking about this is our actual first topic before we jump in for the rest of these matches. We'll go around the horn with Hector, Jason, then Frank. Hector, what did you see in this main event?
I just saw that the Fiend is going to start rising now. I mean, we know the three faces here with Bray Wyatt, but I think now we're going to see the actual rise of the Fiend now. And I think the end of Strowman, the Strowman Express is coming to a complete halt pretty soon.
The Fiend is back, confused. Who won the match? I think it's going to be a pretty good battle between now Strowman and the Fiend.
Okay, I see you guys are popping with all those messages about the match. Jace, do you think Bray Wyatt won the match?
Yeah, I mean, who is the last person standing?
It was the Fiend, but it wasn't Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, Bray Wyatt.
Come on, man.
He won that match. Braun Strowman wasn't there. The Universal title wasn't there. Braun Strowman wasn't the last person.
This is not a Universal title match.
I understand that, but who won the swamp fight? Bray Wyatt won the swamp fight.
To all the viewers out there,
was the last person.
Let me know. Tell me who actually won this match, because this is a difference maker in our fantasy points right now. All right, because
not the only difference.
didn't think anybody won the match, because if Bray Wyatt won, then we shouldn't see Braun Strowman, right? Then the title was vacated because supposedly he drowned, right?
I mean,
am I right? Or is this a Jason movie?
This is a horror show.
This is a Jason versus Freddy movie.
How do you expect a swamp match to end?
Hey, listen. We started this conversation. We're gonna save this for the last. Let's start with the rest of the show because we're terrified to figure out who actually won the match. So let's move on to the kickoff show. Kevin Owens defeated Murphy. So those of y'all that missed it, Kevin Owens won that match, and then that led to the extra Extreme Rules. Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro are the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And I want to tell you, I told you so.
Yeah, I mean, who didn't pick that? I'm pretty sure we all picked.
No, I picked New Day, but yeah, I mean, I give it to them. That really shows that I think New Day is vulnerable right now. They had their number.
Yeah, New Day's running stale right now, and I'm glad to see something else.
So Frank, Jason, Jovi, and myself picked the New Day. We get 1 point for that, and that led us to our second match. Bayley cheated her way to defeat Nikki Cross. She grabbed the boss's jewelry knuckles, hit her in the abdomen, and she went down, and Bayley took advantage and got the 1, 2, 3 count. She remains as the SmackDown champion. We'll move on to the following match, which wasn't even a match. Apollo Crews did not make it to the ring, and therefore MVP calls himself a winner and the United States champion by forfeit. So I told you guys during the show, this is going to be another John Cena and CM Punk to see who is the better champion. I remember back in the days, it was the WWE Championship. Both of them had it. This time around, we're going to see who's going to be the United States champion. We'll wait to see on that, whether that's going to be a Monday Night Raw type of deal or if it's going to be the SummerSlam event. Moving on, Seth Rollins took on Rey Mysterio, eye for an eye match. Seth Rollins takes the same eye that he damaged. Supposedly, the eye popped out for some reason because Rollins looked at him. He puked after seeing Rey Mysterio's eye, and then I didn't see any blood. I think, Frank, you mentioned you didn't see any blood.
Right.
I mean, that whole scenario at the end is not what I had expected. I think you guys can agree, right?
Yeah, I think it could have been a little better than that, but
I thought that if it was going to be any more drama into this, that maybe Dominic will come out and agree to be at Seth Rollins' side. That way he will save his dad from getting an eye jammy, or somebody else come in to interfere, but that was not the case. And I kind of got left hanging watching that match. You guys think anything different?
Yeah, I wasn't like – you didn't know what to expect for an eye match when you say someone's going to rip an eye out of someone's skull. You never know what to expect. So then going into that, the expectations were weird. It was okay for what I expected, but it wasn't anything special. It wasn't anything great. I don't think we're going to see it again.
You know what?
For no one to interfere was what really got me. I was always waiting for somebody to pop out, but hey, that just goes to show, I think, the angle they're going with Seth Rollins. You know, he got him fair and square, beat him.
Yeah, my brother Jose Adorno, who is watching the show, agrees that the match sucked. And I think he felt the same way, that the ending was kind of whack there. And speaking about that whack, another comment of him. So we kind of have that same lingo there. But, hey, let's move on forward. The WWE Women's Championship. Look, we got left hanging. Who is the WWE Raw champion? Now, we had an argument during the show. Jace thinks that Sasha Banks won fair and square. What the actual rule states, the rule states that you have to have an official, all right, to do the actual recount. Bailey had a certified referee. So
how do you know she's not a certified referee?
Bailey is not a certified referee.
How do you know?
Because I know. All
Bailey
right.
became the official. The main official
Bailey is not an official.
They have all 4 belts in the women's.
Anyways,
Bailey was not a sanctioned referee. So honestly, I'm curious to see what's going to happen tomorrow night if they're going to give her back the belt, because she was not sanctioned, but she forced the bell ringer to ring that bell to make it official. So
yeah,
that's going to be
he didn't want to get bitch slapped, so of course I will ring the bell too. But as far as that's concerned, listen, you got to have an official to do a 1, 2, 3 count, plain and simple, and that did not happen. Nobody, and what bothers me even more is that nobody from outside came in to interfere or restart the match or do something that we've seen common in the past. Never happened tonight, and that's what bothers me. You know, but besides the point, and I bring these guys back on, okay, is that
Bailey counted 1, 2, 3.
We're gonna find out tomorrow to see exactly what the stipulation is. Are we gonna have a rematch on Monday Night Raw? And if that's so, then I bet you they're playing them rating games, because today, I mean, if you go on social media, everyone's kind of sour of what they're seeing. And to be honest with you, I have my hopes up. To be, you know, especially that match. Okay, now I understand Jace wants these ladies to have all the titles and stuff like that. You know,
it was a good match up until that ending.
That was a good match. You're absolutely right. It was one of the greatest matches that I've seen in a long time in the women's division. Besides, anyways, it doesn't matter. You know, the thing is, the ending kind of sucked because I really wanted to know who was the actual winner. But we'll probably have to wait and see tomorrow, and we'll keep checking out on social media to see what WWE is going to actually, what type of officiating will they determine. But hey, we're moving on. Drew McIntyre, no, pretty common sense that Claymore is a knockout hit for a signature move. Took out Dolph Ziggler, and in a sense, Doug Ziggler put it on him. Better than what Brock Lesnar did to Drew McIntyre. I mean, he laid it all on him. Extreme Rules. Everything was against Drew McIntyre, and he did it up.
Still made it on top.
Still made it on top. And the question is, who is Drew's next opponent? Can anyone tell me who Drew's next opponent is?
It's got to be Seth, right?
I don't know.
Unfinished business with Kevin. I don't know, but
there's unfinished business with Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, you're right. Bobby Lashley too.
Hey, look. Jason said something good there, but we'll touch up on it later.
Yeah, we're definitely going to talk about later. Listen, Drew McIntyre winner, and then of course the main event: Bray Wyatt versus Braun Strowman. If you're going to look at Wikipedia, man. Not an official source, but Jason Green says it says swap match and a no contest. And if it is a no contest, nobody gets the point. But we're gonna wait and see what WWE says on that match.
I gotta kind of agree with Jason because I was searching through for Asuka and Bayley, and no website was updating Sasha Banks as a champion like they're doing with the swap match as a no contest. So technically Asuka's still the champ until somebody decides to update something like they're doing with the swap match.
I think they're waiting for everybody to comment to gather all that intel from the people watching this match and be like, okay, give it to them. All right. Hey, you know what? Rock, paper, scissors. Ready? You got it. But anyways. What I like about the cinematic on Bray Wyatt is he always finds a way to get the past, okay? And the same thing we saw with John Cena. John Cena's past came into reality. This time around we saw Braun Strowman. And what tripped me out was I thought I actually saw Sister Abigail, all right? And then it turned out to be Alexa Bliss. Like, I was like, oh, wow, now that one got me, okay? But what I didn't understand is how you got from one scene to another. You got chained up on the chair, and then you was somewhere else. Like, I was kind of lost there. But anyway, that last segment right there where he got grabbed and pulled into the water, that's one of those Halloween type deal that you see Jason or Freddy Krueger or something like that, or the Halloween pretty much, or Michael Myers. So, I mean, the acting, it was a lot of talk at the beginning, and we were all wondering, like, okay, when are they going to fight? But as always, you're looking at the time and the time that it ended, this was like a 6-minute segment between these guys. But, hey, what are your take on this? Please let us know. Watch us on HHWShow.com for more. Hey, between now and then, prediction. Are you ready? What could happen now between now and SummerSlam?
What could happen?
What's one match or a particular superstar that you're going to see probably in SummerSlam? Hector.
I still think Brock Lesnar is going to wind up making his appearance. I think he's just going to make a surprise entrance back to Raw and start shaking things up, whether it be against Bobby Lashley or Drew McIntyre. He's going to make a statement.
Okay. Jace?
I think SummerSlam, we are going to see Edge versus Randy Orton.
Okay.
To settle it, end it once and for all.
All right. What about you, Frank?
Otis is going to become champion.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
I'm going to agree.
Prediction.
I'm going to agree with Jason Green right here. All right. I'm going to, of course, the Fiend and Strowman is going to happen. It's pretty obvious. That's good build up for SummerSlam. Probably another cinematic type match. But Orton versus McIntyre is probably the best. I've heard rumors that Brock Lesnar is not going to be on television until this pandemic is over. I don't know if that's true or not, but there's been a lot of superstars absent, especially within the last month. that they had that groove going, and then all of a sudden you don't see them anymore. But I expect Asuka, once she finishes the feud with Sasha Banks, to get ready for Shayna Baszler for the WWE Raw's Championship. That's what I'm looking forward to. But anyways, hey, so I did build up the top 10 stats right now. You guys tell me if you agree. We're going to start with the top. See if you guys agree with the top superstars of right now for the past month. And right now, Keith Lee, the North American and NXT champion. Do you guys agree that he should be number one?
I think so.
Yeah.
He's done something that nobody's done on NXT before. So
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 belts there.
All right.
Big time.
Yeah. Made history in NXT. And quite frankly, I mean, either or whoever had lost that match, like Adam Cole had lost, I expect him to come to the main roster. I just don't see him doing anything else in NXT right now.
Yeah.
Number 2, Asuka. Depending also if she won the match or not, but she is number 2. Besides doing singles, she's also did a tag team with Kairi Sane. Number 3, I got the women's tag team champions Banks and Bayley. Number 4, Drew McIntyre. Number 5, Bobby Lashley, Randy Orton, Matt Riddle, and Io Shirai and Jeff Hardy tied. Out of those top 10, do you think anybody else should be in the top 10?
Someone like a Seth Rollins comes to mind.
Yeah, I would say Seth Rollins, because him being the face of the Raw right now and what he's doing, I think he should be in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Who knows? Maybe Shinsuke and Cesaro should get a big jump, being that they're tag team champions.
Right.
But then again, you know, a lot of acting and not enough ring matches, because this is based on wins and appearances and stuff. But hey, I'm just surprised of Matt Riddle, who came close to defeating AJ Styles. I didn't like that finish on SmackDown, but now we're gonna get ready to see him versus King Corbin. So it is what it is. But hey, before we leave, we're gonna answer one question, and that is from Jason himself. Do each of you have a favorite match of the year so far, not just WWE, like overall? Well, my friend, I'm gonna tell you like this. There's no greater match, in my opinion, and again, this is my opinion, than Keith Lee and Dominic Dijakovic. When you have 2 huge stars, they're tall, they got the weight, and the way they maneuver, they move like they're a bunch of flyweights. You know, that's just me. I think that is one of the best matches that actually put a pedestal for Keith Lee to do what he has to do. Hector, you got a favorite so far?
I'm leaning towards The Undertaker and AJ Styles. You know, knowing the history, the real life history of these two wanting to do this with each other, and with Undertaker saying that, you know, it would have been great to work with AJ, just didn't know how to go about this, and AJ did everything he had to do to get this match going and being a cinematic theme of it. I think it was great. I mean, and I think that really put Undertaker over the top.
All right, Jace?
I'm gonna have to go with the Royal Rumble, like just the ups and the downs through that. That was just like so intense, and to have that all start the train that Drew McIntyre had to his WrestleMania moment was cool to watch.
Yeah, there's a lot of stories in that Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
One that started off with Brock Lesnar to shut everybody's mouth up why he was the WWE champion by eliminating 13 consecutive superstars. And then that went over to Drew McIntyre, and then with Edge coming back, you know, and then you had that little comedian stuff with Orton and Edge, and then Roman Reigns coming in, who actually eliminated Edge. I mean, there was so much to it. But yeah, I mean, I like that match as well. Frank?
The Edge and Randy Orton.
Really?
Both. I mean, yeah, it's the fact of Edge coming back, you know, and I've always been an Edge fan, you know, and seeing him come back and actually just start wrestling again was like very, very good for him and just in general, you know. But for me right now, I will say just that feud, not just each individual, but the feud in general.
I like that.
All right, fair enough. All right. Hey, guys, I want to thank you guys for coming out to the show. I really do. This is our last one until we come back from 2 weeks from now. But before we go, I want to show you guys one more thing. If I get it posted up here. Here we go. Oh, add in there. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Tag Team Turmoil Tournament that you see here. If you go to hhwshow.com/HHWShow, you will see that. Click on the picture, and you will see that the tournament will start August 4th. Again, the Tag Team Turmoil Tournament, which consists of 64 tag teams starting from the 80s all the way till today. All right? And we're taking the best top 64, and they're going to crash it together. And then all the way until SummerSlam, we're going to find out who is actually the winner of the WWE Tag Team Turmoil 2020. So go ahead and click on it. Fill out your own brackets. Let us know. Respond to either you find us on Facebook, on Twitter, or on YouTube. You can also listen to our podcast through all of the podcast platforms, which is Spotify, Google, Apple, and much, much more. So, hey, tune in. Once again, log into hhwshow.com and then check down the WWE Tag Team Turmoil. We'll start the first round August 4th, 2020 at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. That'll be a Tuesday. And like all our shows, every Tuesday night, we're hitting it hard because we are definitely hard-hitting. So, and once again, on behalf of Clovercrest Media, Hector, Frank, and Big J's, I'm Ovi Muniz. Thank you for listening to the Hard Hitting Wrestling Show. Good night, everyone.
Visit the HHWShow.com sportscast where you can find all the news, rumors, updates, and predictions from the Hard Hitting Wrestling Show, all 4 downs, join about the G-Men, and keys to the city. If you ever want to do a podcast, this is the place to do it. Starting at $15 a month, you can get unlimited hosting at $50 a month for the full package. Visit CloverCrestMedia.com for more information.
A big thank you to the StreamYard for their fine streaming service. On behalf of HHW crew, I am Ovi Muniz. Thank you for listening to the Hard Hitting Wrestling Show.